Drivers ready. Marshall's on your toes. I'll call you by name. Ken Napick, Dan Jones, Mark Smith, Phil Petit, Donnie Stuck. Now Chris Gilliland, Jeff Piskey, and Tyler O'Brien watching the tiny triple. Clear, clear. Watching the 5-pack. Cleared out. We are rolling here in race 3. Race 4 should be lining up, and 5 should be right behind him. Good start for Ken Napick, and that silver and black truck off the tiny triple. It jump out to the lead early, but Mark Smith means business on Saturday morning. Chasing closely by time. Great job, Marshals. That's how we do it. 16-4, Napick answers the call. 16-2 for Mark Smith. The pace starts to pick up as we move down the order. Smith and Napick battling up top. Dan Jones in the picture. Donnie starting to get involved. 1 minute down, lots of time to work with. Great job, Gilliland. That's how we do it. Work together, guys. Work together. Good lift there. Now you got to give it back. Good drive. Good, good, good. Give and take. That's how we do it. That's some respect out there. Great driving, guys. Minute and a half in. Lots of time to work with. Mark Smith on point. Big power slide into the sweeper. Hangs onto it. Napick less than half a second behind. Mark taking a tumble. Watching the back 5. Back 5. Still there. Still there. Still there. I got a Marshall and clear. Napick with a new hot lap of the race right there. 16-2 driving through the smoke. Napick back to the point. He's going to inherit a second and some change to Mark Smith. Donnie off to a great start. Heartbreak. Something's wrong with the truck. So that's going to leave Dan Jones and Jeff Piskey fighting for that 3 spot. 16-1, another new hot lap. Napick starting to feel the flow now. 19 lap pace off the silver and black truck. Announcer's curse bites him into the back 5, but a great job marshaling. Gets him back on the road. Mark Smith sitting in that 2 spot trying to move back forward, but Dan Jones and Jeff Piskey nipping at his heels. 2:20 in, 2:40 to go. A fast 18 lap pace now for Napick after that slight bobble. Smith on an 18:05, Jones on an 18 lap run, and Piskey on a very fast 17. Work together. Good job, guys. Come on. Work it out. Work it out. Mark Smith is sitting 2. You got to give Smith some room. I know you're fighting, though. Good job, guys. Good job. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. These guys fighting for every inch of trackside dirt. Little bobble there by Smith, going to open the door for Dan Jones. We'll see if Dan can take over that 2nd spot this time by 15-9 for Napick. A little power slide to celebrate. Ken trying to lift and separate on the front end. The question is Jones or Smith for the 2. Phil going to have to give Mark just a little breathing room. That's how it's done. Great drive, and Phil battling back in the field with Chris Gilliland for that 6th spot right now. 1:45 on the clock. Napick going into that 5-pack. Our leader pretty much from the tone. 16-2 last time around. Ken's got that truck hooked up this morning. Dan Jones at orange, white, and yellow coming off the step down. He's up to the 2nd spot, but the next truck in line, the white, pink, and blue, and Mark Smith going to try to take it away. He's got a minute and a half to do it. Down the order, we got Piskey, O'Brien, Gilliland, and Petit battling for the 6. The big question, Dan Jones or Mark Smith for the 2 spot, because Ken Napick has eaten his Wheaties this morning. Excuse me, can't talk. Jones with a 17-3, 16-4 for Smith. It's down to a half a second for that 2 spot. That battle shaping up into that back 5-pack. The white, orange, and yellow defending from the white, blue, and pink. Ken Napick separated now 5 seconds on the front end and possibly gone with 55 seconds to go in this one. Smith takes another 10th off Jones, but Jones starting to crack some laps now. 50 seconds to go. Tyler O'Brien and Phil Petit with their best laps. They're fighting for the 5, 6, 7. And on the track, Lexan to Lexan. Good save there by Napick in the center. Up on 2 wheels, but he snatches it back down to earth. 35 seconds to go. Smith pushes too hard in the chicane. He's going to have to do it over again. He's got 30 seconds. 16-1. Napick keeping the pedal firmly applied to the floor. Comes up just a touch short on the tiny triple. That'll take him back off that 19-lap run. Decent lap there for Jones as he tries to get away from Smith, but Smith bringing the anger on this lap. You can see him closing in 10 seconds plus the extra time. Long lap there by Napick. He's still on 18:02, 18:08 for Jones and Smith. Time about to expire, but the race certainly not. Let's finish strong. Some good runs out there. Keep going, Phil. Ken, you can pull out a line. Everybody else keep going. You're running Chris Gilliland. You're running Jeff Piskey. Dan Jones, you finished up there, and Mark Smith, you finished up there. Looking for Piskey, O'Brien, Gilliland, and Phil Petit. Napick gets it done, 18:01. Dan Jones beats Mark Smith by 0.03 of a second. Piskey, O'Brien, Gilliland, and Petit. That is stock class racing. It gets no better than that.